Okay, this is a true Renaissance man who boasts having 6 library cards. How about that? Including one for the Library of Congress. When not reading, he can be found at the Cleveland Orchestra concerts yelling, "Play Freebird." Here we go, RJ Chavez.
Thank you. Yeah. So my name's RJ Chavez. Obviously, not my full name. My full name is Rodolfo Jose Chavez. So as you probably can guess, I am Mexican and I am from south of the border. So hopefully everybody can understand me with my accent. So I was born in the border town of Lorraine. It's a city in Ohio, 25 miles west of Cleveland, and it's just south of the U.S.-Canada border. So I still consider myself south of the border Mexican. So I loved growing up in Northeast Ohio, but after high school, I wanted to go to college in a different country. So I looked at colleges in Canada, Mexico, Australia, but decided to go to college at Bowling Green State University. That's in Northwest Ohio, and it's in a different country, but it's farm country. So that's all I could afford. So if you've never been to Bowling Green, Ohio, it's one of the flattest places on earth. The land is flat, the beer is flat, women's chests are all flat. So I know that's mean. I apologize for that, because we all know that beer doesn't hang around long enough at Bowling Green to go flat. So when I was in college at Bowling Green, it was really the first time I met people from outside of the Cleveland area. And back in that time of the 80s, Cleveland was considered a joke. We went bankrupt. We had a river that caught on fire. And I wish I had money for every time somebody goes, how does a river catch on fire? Now, everyone thinks it was because of the pollution, but the real reason was because in that late 60s, Cleveland had a lot of mobsters and gangsters, the kind that had the slick back hair. So like if they accidentally drowned in the river, all that oil from the hair would come up and you throw a wet match by accident. The river goes up like a Christmas tree. So, but we kind of kept that on the hush. We don't want people to know that. But Cleveland, still is a gangster town. Another proof of that is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How did that get to be in Cleveland? We had the gangsters come in, and they had a contest of, you make a phone call for 50 cents, you get a vote, and whatever city had the most votes, won that contest. So Cleveland got 120,000 votes, and the next city was Memphis, was 20,000. So how did we get all those votes? We had gangsters, Cleveland businessmen, use robocalling, and they just called and called all day. And we had all the votes. And I'm sure we had some Russian exchange students in Cleveland at the time. They went back home, and then now we're paying for being so smart. So, and another way you could tell that Cleveland cheated was, again, we were in bankruptcy, and then somehow we came up with $86 million to build a rock hall. How does that happen? Again, for a rock hall, you need cement and union contractors to build it. So we know who gave the money and where it went to after they built it. So, but when the rock hall was started in 1995 for the grand opening, it was beautiful. We had, Little Richard, Chuck Berry, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, all these rock and roll greats there to open it. And now 25 years later, we don't have any more rock musicians. Everyone has all these different types of music. Are we going to say induct in a couple of years Billie Eilish, rock and roller? And if you don't know who Billie Eilish is, exactly, definitely not rock and roll. So I think to kind of get some money back, we need to kind of use that gangster business mentality. We need to franchise the Rock Hall with all these different types of music. And then we take a little cut of it, to kind of give out the rights. Like Nashville, you could have country and Western music. Seattle could have grunge, Detroit, Motown. San Francisco has a psychedelic summer of love. And I'm so greedy, I'm even willing to give Pittsburgh a music hall of fame. Now, Pittsburgh, a big rival of Cleveland. We hate the sports teams. So the music I'll give them will be disco, because everybody knows Pittsburgh and disco suck. All right, so that's my time. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
RJ Chavez.